God damn, I love Girls of the Wilds. This fucking comic is awesome. Holy crap, this is one of my favorite ones just because you get to see so many women just beat ass. I'd like to see Anita Sarkeesian have some issues with this fucking comic. If she does, she's an idiot and the worst fucking feminist in the world. Because holy shit, you have all these girls helping this one dude out, and Jesus Christ, it was awesome. I love this comic. The only thing I don't like about it is it's Korean, and you have all these characters who I have a hard time not really remembering their names, but just pronouncing them. I suck at pronouncing these names. I'm not even gonna try. That's a recurring theme you're gonna see in this in these reviews for this comic. But this chapter was awesome. I loved it a lot. We get to see, of course, a continuation from what happened last week. Of course, we get to see the main guy just stop being pushed around, and he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fight back. We don't deserve this. They were only playing by the rules, and he decides to fight back. And then he punches the little guy, who's pretty much a chump at this point. We know this. The big threat is the big black dude, whose name is apparently Jeff, and he can barely speak their language. So the little guy has to translate for him. My guess is he's probably American. Probably. That's my assumption. That's what I want to say. He could also be a number of other things, but that's my assumption. But we know he is the real big threat, and after the main guy is done with the little guy, punches him away, and he decides to go after Jeff. He's not going to let Dao Dao fight on her own, so he punches her, and he's pretty much hard as a rock. It seems like at this point, this big Jeff, which thank God he has an easy name to pronounce and remember, but it seems like Jeff, he's not really, at this point from what they've shown us, he's not really a good fighter. He's just really big and tough and, built well, hard as a rock. So far it doesn't seem like he has much of a fighting ability. It's just because he's so goddamn durable that they're having a problem with him. But of course, once the main guy's punch just fails, Dao Dao goes in for another kick right to the side of the head, and it just does nothing. He grabs her again, and this is what I like. The other girl decides to hop in, who we learned in a couple of chapters back that she is a graduate from Wild's Academy, or Wild's High, whatever it is. And she jumps in. They start working together. They're both, I believe, Taekwondo users, so they start planning it out. Dao Dao's going to go high. The other chick's going to go low, or I think it was the other way around. And then the main dude is going to go help because they need all three of them to take this dude down. It's not working very well is the point. And of course, right as the main guy is about to go in for a punch to help these other two girls out, the smaller guy tries to jump in again, but then the other dude with the motorcycle, again, I'm going to explain these dudes by their characteristics and what they, like the dude with the motorcycle, because their names are just terrible for me to remember, but he comes in, throws his helmet, takes out the little guy. It's just, I love the characters in this comic. They're all friends. They're like really close friends. The character development and the relationships in this one are just amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. But then, of course, big black guy Jeff, he is freaking pissed. He rips off his shirt in a nice, manly, buff manner. He is pissed. He roars for some reason. I don't know why, but he roars, and they make a Hulk reference, which is what I was thinking, honestly. But then it looks like the fight is about to really hit off. We're going to see what Jeff is going to do. Unfortunately, in typical style of what they do, they're going to pause that and go off to what is going on with Queen and Moon Young, I believe her name is. It's Moon something. I'm going to call her Moon Young. But we get to go back to them, and of course Jonathan, then thank God another guy with an easy name to remember, is trying to charge his phone with a portable charger, get his phone back online, and he thinks he's going to be fucking sneaky and tell them to kidnap the dude, the main dude. And then Queen just goes up to him and says, if you don't say exactly what we tell you to say and you try any sneaky bullshit, I am going to kill you. And just the way they drew Queen's face, you could tell like she will fucking murder this guy if he doesn't do what they say. She is gonna kick his ass, beat him so bad he may not even survive the trip to the hospital. She is, you can, they have shown so many instances where, like, you know, Queen is a fucking badass, and I can't wait till the chapter comes where she just lets loose everything she has. She doesn't hold back, no rules, she just goes fucking ape shit, and I cannot wait for that. And that was pretty much the end of the chapter. This chapter was awesome. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Overall, really good. Provided, for the most part, a lot of confrontation that you would expect in this comic, and of course showed what's going on with the other people, which you kind of need an update on that. You can't just assume everything's going all right. You do need a little bit of an update on that, and thank God they didn't spend too much time on that, which was nice. Really good chapter. I cannot wait for next week. I love Girls of the Wilds. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys have any ideas on how I can make these videos better, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys actually like this video, if you guys could give it a thumbs up or subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. And thank you all so much for the love and support you left on the previous videos. It was amazing. I can't thank you all enough. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. I am out.